Today, we're going to break down how a simple press kit can become one of your most powerful tools for marketing and PR. Seriously, it's all about taking control of your brand's narrative before somebody else writes it for you.
So let's just kick things off with a really crucial question that every single person, business owner, artist, entrepreneur, you name it, needs to ask themselves. When the media comes knocking, are you actually prepared to hand them the story you want told, or are you just kind of leaving it up to chance?
I mean, picture this scenario, because it happens all the time. You land a huge media opportunity, but the journalist is totally swamped, rushing to meet a deadline. Without your guidance, the article they publish, it just misses the mark. It becomes this massive wasted opportunity, and it can cost you potential sales, valuable SEO, and, control of your own story. All right, so here's our game plan. We'll start by digging into that whole wasted opportunity thing. Then we'll define exactly what a press kit is, look at the anatomy of a really great one, show you how to build it, and then we'll finish with a super powerful SEO strategy that most people just completely miss.
Okay, Section 1, the wasted media opportunity. This is all about why grabbing the reins of your own narrative isn't just a good idea, it's absolutely non-negotiable.
So how do you stop that from happening? Well, let's jump into the solution in Section 2, what exactly is a press kit? You can almost think of it like a first aid kit for the press. It's got everything they need, the facts, the photos, the story, to do their job accurately and efficiently, all packed into one easy-to-find place. You're not just making their life easier, you're making sure your story gets told right. And hey, let's be super clear on this one point. A press kit is not a media kit. They sound similar, but they have totally different jobs. A press kit helps journalists write about you by giving them your story. A media kit helps advertisers partner with you by giving them the numbers. Today, we're focusing 100% on the press.
All right, Section 3, the anatomy of a great kit. See, a killer press kit isn't just a random folder of files. Its components all work together to tell a complete and, honestly, a really compelling story about you.
So these first 4 bits are really your foundation. They establish your identity and your credibility right off the bat. This is where you tell a journalist who you are, what you do, what you've already accomplished, and who the people are that are driving the whole vision. This brings up such a powerful idea, using data to actually tell a story. Don't just say you're growing, show them with user stats or revenue milestones. It gives them concrete, undeniable proof of the impact you're making. And then these next few elements. This is the proof and the practical stuff a journalist really needs. Showing past media coverage is like social proof, right? And then the brand assets and high-quality images, those are the actual tools they need to build their story. And of course, please make it super easy for them to contact you. Moving on to Section 4, building your kit. Okay, so you know what goes in it, but how do you actually build one without, say, hiring a whole design agency? Well, it's a lot simpler than you might think. This simple, basically no-cost process is a total game changer. Just find a design you like, use a free tool like Canva to build it out, make sure your links are clickable, and then host it on your site. Honestly, you can get a professional-looking press kit done in a single afternoon. And here is a fantastic pro tip. Please don't embed all your huge, heavy image files right into the PDF. Instead, just create a Google Drive folder with all your high-res assets and link to it. This keeps your main press kit file small and really easy to email, which, believe me, journalists will definitely appreciate. Okay, the key point here is all about accessibility. A journalist who's on a deadline is not going to go digging around your website for your press kit. You have to make it incredibly easy to find. A dedicated page, something like yourbrand.com/press, linked in your footer, that's pretty much the industry standard. And now, for the masterstroke. This is where we go way beyond just press and turn your press kit into a seriously powerful tool for search engine optimization. This is the part that most people totally overlook. So years ago, SEO expert Rand Fishkin pointed out that search engines are smart. They notice the words being used around your brand name online, and they build associations even without a direct link. This is where your press kit becomes a strategic weapon to actually influence what Google thinks your brand is all about. And this chart just illustrates that transformation perfectly. Without a press kit, you get a generic story with pretty low SEO value. With one, you control the narrative, you feed journalists your target keywords, you can suggest strategic links, and you actively boost your brand's authority on the topics that really matter to you. And it really is as simple as following this checklist. By embedding your SEO strategy right into the press kit itself, you're basically handing journalists the exact language and links that are going to benefit your search rankings. You're making their job easier, and you're making your marketing way more effective.
So let's bring this all together, shall we? Your press kit isn't some passive document you create once and then just forget about. No, it's an active, strategic tool that lets you be proactive, not reactive, with your brand's public story.
And that right there is really the key takeaway. Sooner or later, your story is going to be told by someone. A press kit just puts the pen back in your hand, making sure that when it is told, it's accurate, it's compelling, and it's strategically aligned with your goals.
Stop improvising your brand. Create a press kit that speaks for you. Don't miss it. Act now. Contact us.